introduce myself. My name is Teresia Gusnasiaan with NIM 28920500078. Management Study Program Business Economy Faculty Semester 3. I made this video to fulfill the assessment for the English 3 course UTS by the supervisor Mr. Karyadi MM. The little story, the origin of Surabaya. Once upon a time, in the northern part of East Java, there lived a scary giant crocodile. He was the ruler of the river and a predator who was feared by all the animals in the forest near the river. The name of the crocodile was Baya. He was very good at hunting, so all of the animals in the jungle were afraid of him. Baya lived in a river. In the sea, there lived a wild shark named Shura. He ruled the sea, and every fish were scared of him. However, Shura felt bored because he ate fish every day. He was curious about the river near the sea. One day, he decided to go to the river. At the side of the river, there was a deer that was drinking water. Shura felt hungry, so he swam silently to the edge and jumped out to catch the deer. Shura was happy to get some delicious food. After eating the deer, Shura became addicted. The next day, he hunted back on the river and got a lot of food. After a couple of days, Baya became suspicious because it was hard and harder for him to find prey. He started investigating what was happening. When Baya saw Shura catch a little monkey in the river, Baya became angry. "Hey Shura, what are you doing here? This is my territory. How dare you snatch my prey?" Shura was not afraid of Baya. He challenged Baya to a fight. "Hey, I can look for food anywhere I want. It's not just your territory here. All animals are free to look for food here." Finally, the fight could not be avoided, and the fight began. Because both of them were strong, the fight was very long. 4 days. All of the animals in the forest were disturbed by the fight. They couldn't sleep. Finally, the two wild animals were exhausted. No one won and no one lost because both of them were really strong. "Shura, we better end this fight. I'm too tired." "So, am I Baya. Okay, let's end this battle. Shura, first we need to limit our hunting area. The end of the river is the limit. Don't you break the line, or you will feel the consequence." "Okay, Baya, I accept this agreement." Shura finally left the river and returned to the sea. For a month, the forest calmed down. There were no fight between Shura and Baya, but Shura felt uneasy. He longed to eat deer meat like before. There were a lot of fish in the sea, but it wasn't enough for him. He couldn't bear it, so quietly he swam toward the mouth of the river. If I look for prey near the river's mouth, Baya won't know because he lives further up the river. Unfortunately, no prey approached the mouth of the river. Shura was tired of waiting. Finally, he swam up the river toward the forest. Shura wanted to go back to the jungle again. This time, he would be careful not to be caught by Baya. Hehehe, I will catch the prey and immediately bring it out to sea so Baya won't see me. Hehehe. The plan was successful and for months Shura hunted in the river without being discovered. Over time, Baya becomes suspicious because again his prey was elusive. But this time he didn't see Shura on the river, but he believed this was Shura doing. This must be Shura. What of Shura? Then Baya prepared plan. Baya found a deer but didn't let him make way. Instead, he heard the deer like so he couldn't run away. The deer was placed on the edge of the river, then Baya hit. A short time later, Shura swam up the river and saw the injured deer. He felt excited because the deer was fat. Wow, look at me. Today I'll have a feast. Na. Just as he was about to bring the deer to the sea, suddenly Baya confronted him. Hey, you sure are stubborn and shameless, Shura. How greedy are you? Imagine, the fish in the sea are abundant, but you are still hunting in my area. Hey Baya, if you want, you can hunt in the sea. I don't forbid you. I don't like this, and I especially can't stand the seawater. Well, it's okay if you don't wait it, unless I have offered it to you. Shura answered lightly and dragged the deer to the sea. Baya got angry, then attacked Shura. Hey, what are you think? Where do you think you're bringing the deer? To the sea. I'll eat it there. Bring the deer here, caught it to tar you. Well, it's your fault. You didn't eat the deer yourself. You forgot our agreement. This river is my territory. Hey, if there is water, there is me. This agreement is ridiculous. Okay, then our agreement is cancelled. Now the strongest one has the right to rule his area. Finally, Baya attacked Shura. A fight couldn't be prevented. This time it was even more exciting. No one dared to approach the area of the fight. Yeah. Shura always dodged his attack and Baya became annoyed. When Shura was off guard, Baya managed to beat his tail. Ouch, my tail. Shura did not want to lose. Both of them were in pain and seriously injured. However, Baya did not despair. He continued to beat until Shura's tail was cut off. Shura was in so much pain. He ran away, leaving Baya toward the sea. Since then, Shura has not dared to approach the river, and since he no longer had a tail, he couldn't swim as hard as he once had. It's so painful of mine to commemorate the fierce fight. The area where the two animals fought was called Surabaya, and the name remains to this day. Thank you for watching.